All right, everybody, today's the day where we finally add all the modifications onto the Vette. So if you're just tuning into the channel, we just got a bunch of car parts to put on the rear of the Corvette to absolutely transform the way it looks back here with all of these parts. What the parts that we are throwing on is rear diffuser, some lights, and then a rear wing. As you can see, we're already going on at it right now. We have all of the bolts off except for the ones that hide underneath the little eyelids. So when I get that off, I'll go ahead and film me taking off the bumper because that is the most nerve-wracking part, is getting those little bolts out. All right, so we got the lights taped off. Now we just got to shove that little piece right there and pop these out. All right, boys, so we got the whole eyelids out. Man, is it nerve-wracking to pull this out. So now the last thing we got to do is get to that bolt inside there. That's on both sides, and then the whole bumper should be able to just come right off. All right, so we got the whole bumper off. Now let's just throw everything on here, put it back on, and then we can get the rear diffuser installed. All right, so when the tail lights are out, we can now get to the bottom of the bolts for the wing. We just got to remove those, and then we can slap on the new one. And there we go. The wing on the Corvette is taken off. All right, guys, so we have the new wing laying out, and then now we just got to put it back onto the bumper. All right, the new wing is on and ready to go. So now we can start putting everything back on and assembling this back to where it was. And just like that, a couple hours later, the bumper is back together with the new lights and the new wing on it. Now, here what makes it special. Look at this. Oh my goodness, look at that. Now we have lights on the back, and it does the sequential lights. God, that is sick. All right, so that's all that we're going to do today is the lights and in the rear wing, and then tomorrow we're going to do the diffuser. So if you want to see how everything's going to look after it's all said and done, hit that like, favorite, and follow.